Is this closed all the way?
When we're flying, but we'll keep it open for a little ventilation now, if that's okay.
Yeah. Hey.
Go, Garmin.
You work for Garmin?
he used to work for Garmin.
Ah, cool. Okay, go ahead and hop off the brakes. We're big Garmin fans. Oh, look at that. Controls. Very nice, very nice. What'd you do for Garmin?
Legal.
Ah, okay. What city was that in?
Kansas City, Olathe.
Okay. And what brought you out here?
I'm working out here now.
Okay. Corporate thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excited?
Yeah.
Literally a crash course.
Hey, don't say that.
Oh, okay, just kidding. Too soon to make a joke.
Who brought her along?
2351 Zulu weather, wind 170 at 8, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 21, 2.1 tree, altimeter 29902. Left runway 16 approaching you, landing party runway 16, left to him and runway 16 right past, out of service. Use caution for crane, half a mile northwest of the field at 100 feet ATL. Use caution for convective segment 4 west available on high west flight watch flight service frequencies. Advise there's contact information echo.
Echo. That's ground, Grumman 82 Foxtrot with Echo at Bob Hoover, taxi for takeoff.
Go to 82 Foxtrot, the next ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie for 16 right, 82 Foxtrot. Okay, so when they say 16, that's the direction we're going to take off, and that happens to be the compass heading, okay?
Okay.
And you want to take off into the wind, because then your apparent speed relative to the ground will be less.
Piper 9172 Yankee, exit on Mike.
9117, keep an eye ground, taxi to parking via Alpha, where do you park?
Oh, I'm sorry, taxi to American Aviation.
Roger.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and take this back. Hey, go ahead and hold the brakes for me. Excellent. Okay, so this is called our directional gyro. This is the compass, magnetic. So, how many degrees is east?
3, almost 3.
It's actually 90. Okay, so we got 60, 70, 80, 90. So we'll put
Okay.
it one big line from that.
Wait, where's the 60?
Just at 6, actually. So
That's 60?
They kind of dropped the last digit. We'll edit that out of the tape. Okay. All right. Okay, so we sync that up with our directional gyro there. All right. Okay, now we want our flaps, which are these little panels on the inside of the ailerons. I'll put those down, kind of take a look at them out there, see if they're both going down symmetrically.
Yeah.
And when they come back up, they're coming up symmetrically as well. That little handle right there.
That's for takeoff?
Mainly for landing, actually. It helps you fly slower and with more drag, so you slow
just
down.
move that. That's what you were moving?
Yep, I move that little toggle right there. Exactly. Pick my trim. It's in the right spot. I want mixture full rich, so go ahead and push that full forward. Okay. Then
What's that do again?
This alters the air to fuel mixture. So engines have an ideal ratio for chemistry for combustion. At sea level, full forward is good. If you're flying out of Big Bear 8,000 feet, then you want to lean out a little bit. And because we're near sea level, we'll push it forward for now. Okay. All right, so we grab this with our thumb up. Go ahead and do that. Now, as we turn to the left, look at that aileron. It goes up. Okay. Now look behind you, over your shoulder. See that elevator, how it's up?
Yeah.
Then we rock over this way, this side of the box. We have aileron up. As we're pointing over here, we come back forward. Our elevator at the back responds appropriately. Okay. So that's to make sure that our controls are free and correct. Your passenger doesn't have a big book, iPad, anything, camera that's like keeping you from turning, which can happen. Which is why you check. Okay. All right. Now go ahead and keep on holding the brakes and look outside. Make sure you're not moving. And take that throttle and move it up to 18. Okay. All right.
Sensitive.
Yep, so keep holding the brakes, press harder. Okay. Now take that key and do real slow, 2 clicks to the left.
Left?
Yep. Good. heat. Do a slight drop. We're kind of moving, so hold your brakes. Check that. Okay, we got pressure. Engine is looking good. So we bring this back down. Taking our idle here with car beat on to see does it stall. We pull it all the way back. Doesn't, we're happy, so we push our car beat back in. Okay, so that's called the run-up, where we check our two dual ignition systems to make sure they're both working. Okay, so we'll set our radio here to talk to tower.
Short runway.
Garmin unit, no, the 430. This guy's a real winner.
I'm not going to even pretend to know how to use it. I just, you know.
Ah, well, you know, we're
Avionics is something very specific to everything.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're happy with the tank we're on. We have our radio set. We want altitude reporting. Hey, Garmin transponder, go ahead and push the round alt button. Tell your colleagues, tell them about today, right?
Right.
Okay, mixture's full rich. We want our landing light on. Go ahead and kick that on. Now the strobe. And the nav lights. And the fuel pump. Excellent. Okay, I'll cut it on. We synced up our directional gyro. We'll talk to the tower for clearance. We've already locked our canopy. Take a look at the time. Okay. All right, so for takeoff, we'll rotate at 60, and we'll climb out at 80. Okay?
Don't want my feet on the brakes?
I do.
Okay.
Thank you, yeah. Van Nuys Tower, Grumman 882 Foxtrot, holding short of 16 right, departure to Barrank.
Grumman 82 Foxtrot, Van Nuys Tower, standby.
82 Foxtrot, holding short, 16 right.
When you say 60, what are you looking?
Actually, it said 16. Read that sign out there, 16 right.
Right.
So,
but when you say take off at 60...
oh yeah, this is the airspeed right here. So, you lift the nose at 60, and we'll fly out when the needle's reading 80. That's a knots of indicated airspeed.
Grumman 82 Foxtrot, fly straight out to the 101 freeway, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff, wind 140 at 10.
Get off the brakes. Okay, clear for takeoff, 16 right, straight out to the 101, 82 Foxtrot.
You okay back there?
I am, yeah.
All right.
Got the extra video.
You'll notice our compass and our directional gyro there all should line up to read under 60 degrees, which is kind of south. Then we add a little more right rudder pressure as we're lined up at the center of the runway here. And I use my feet on the bottom part, not using the brakes at all, to make sure I can stay straight. Engine gauge is looking good, airspeed's coming alive, so I just lift the nose up a little bit. And when it's ready, it flies.
So when you say when you lift the nose, you just pulled back?
Pull back a little bit, right. Okay, now see how like no one's actually touching the controls now?
Yeah.
And everything's working pretty good, right?
I guess.
Yeah, so basically, it kind of talks about the inherent stability of what's going on here, right? Everything's working pretty well. So when you take the controls, your job is just to kind of barely guide it. Use 3 fingers on your left hand there to keep the wings level. Okay. And fly it 80 knots. Okay, you have the controls.
What am I doing?
You say to me, I have the controls.
I have the controls, but what am I doing?
You're trying to keep the wings level.
Okay.
And fly at 80 knots.
Just a little bit left and right?
We have
3055 traffic 1 o'clock and 3 miles northwestbound.
When you say keep it at 80 knots, what am I doing to actually keep it at 80 knots?
If you were too fast, you pull back. If you're too slow, you push forward.
So 1 o'clock and 3 miles.
Feel like this, if the nose is too high, speed bleeds off. To fix that, you push forward. Okay. If the nose is too low, and speed builds, and you want to slow it up, you pull back a little bit.
Condition approved, altimeter 29904. Remain south of the 101 freeway. There's traffic going into Burbank. 4 will be south of the freeway.
Do I only use one hand?
I made north of the 101 freeway and contact Burbank Tower now, 118.
I only use one hand?
Okay, remaining north of 101, switching Burbank Tower, 118.7. 52 contract.
Do I only use one hand?
Yeah, correct. Okay, we'll switch over to Burbank Tower.
South of the Ventura Freeway. Traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles, police helicopter, 1,000 feet. That's just north of the Ventura Freeway.
82 Foxtrot, just off Van Nuys, did not touch go.
TV11 traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles on station, police helicopter 1100, remain on the west side of the freeway, on the south side of the freeway, until you have that traffic in sight.
See to the south side, I have the traffic in sight, TV11.
TV11, zoom on navigation.
TV11.
Police 100, traffic has you in sight, TV helicopter 2 miles east of your position, 1400.
Police 100, and got him in sight.
TV4 traffic in the VFR traffic pattern, helicopter runway 15 in left traffic. Grumman, 882 Foxtrot, Burbank Tower, Burbank, altimeter 29903, squad 0211.
0211, 82 Foxtrot. Hey, you have controls, kind of keep the wings level.
So should I get back to 80?
No, now actually just try to hold 1,800 feet, so kind of push forward a little bit. So this goes down slightly, and you come down 200.
Grumman, 82 Foxtrot, radar contact.
Where's 1,080 feet?
2,000. Where do you want to go, sir?
I'd like to do a touch and go with you, and then return to Van Nuys for 82 Foxtrot.
Grumman, 82 Foxtrot, turn left, make a straight in runway 8. Yes, you have ATIS Romeo at Burbank.
Negative on the ATIS, straight in for 82 Foxtrot. Okay, turn this way.
ATIS Romeo.
Am I supposed to be stepping on the... Am I supposed to be stepping?
Number 82 Foxtrot, runway 8, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 82 Foxtrot. Oh, 8. Okay, sorry, that means I'm trying to listen to the tower. But you were asking if you apply a little left rudder pressure? That's correct. Every time you put left...
82 Foxtrot, you said you just wanted to do one, or were you going to stick around?
Just one this time, 82 Foxtrot.
Where do you want to go after that?
Land at Van Nuys, 82 Foxtrot.
So what should I be stepping on right now?
Well now actually, because your ball's centered, and it's right where it should be, your pressure's about right. Here's so doing great. Go in left about 15 degrees.
Number 3 Romeo Sierra, traffic flying over the numbers of runway 15 helicopter, they are inbound to Whiteman. Make left traffic, runway 15 North Bravo 3, clear touch and go.
Okay, left traffic.
And hold for me down, what's your name?
About 3, clear touch and go, and we have TV4 in sight.
TV4, ready to service terminated, keep the code, contact Whiteman Tower 135.0.
Over to Whiteman, TV4.
Do I give me some coaching on this?
You're doing great. Level away.
Contact Van Nuys Heroes 19.0.
It's okay that we're dropping in elevation?
We're trying to land at the airport right here. So now try to fly a little slower. So pull up, so you're flying 80 again. Okay. Now to put some flaps in. What that's going to do is going to make it pitch up. So you need to respond by pushing forward a little. Forward. Yeah, push forward. Keep the airspeed at 80. Good. Okay, come on to the left a little bit more.
Still pushing forward?
Yeah, you want to fly 80, which is good. Okay, actually, let me help you out here. So we're doing a little bit high, so I'm just going to do a little S-turn. So, I'm trying to go here, I'll kind of lengthen my path out some by flying this way. What this does gives me a longer time to descend. So it lengthens out my descent path. And then now, if I need to stretch my glide, I can just add a little power.
Is this where we just came from?
That's a different airport, actually. You left from Van Nuys, now you're landing at Burbank.
Oh, this is Burbank.
Yeah. Okay, now notice for the landing here, we just fly level, pull the power back to idle, and then we just kind of resist landing, and keep pulling back on the yoke in front of me, more and more, until eventually it settles when it wants to. Okay, now we push this handle, put flaps forward, and for a takeoff, we add full throttle. Okay, now we're already at 60, so we can lift our nose a little bit, and then when it's ready, she's going to fly. Okay, you have controls. Excellent. Just keep the wings level and pitch for 80. So lift the nose up a little bit so we're flying at 80. All right.
Grumman 3 Romeo Sierra, make a right downwind departure. Grumman 82 Foxtrot, make a right downwind departure for Van Nuys.
Right downwind, 82 Foxtrot. Okay, so keep flying 80. Now let's try to aim.
So should I push forward to get to 80 then?
You pull back, actually.
Pull back.
And then we'll have a gentle turn to the right, aim toward the
Traffic out of your turn will be about your 2 o'clock, 3 miles. ground station 1,200.
Inside A2 Foxtrot. Okay, now our speed's building, so we got to respond to that by pulling back a little bit more. Okay, and then look at the layout of all the streets out here. Notice how they kind of run this direction.
Yeah.
All right, now we're a little slow, so you got to push forward, ease it. Okay. Now pick a street and turn 90 degrees to the right. Follow that street. During the turn, you actually got to pull back a little bit.
Okay.
Some of the lift from your wing is turning you instead of lifting you, so you got to apply a little bit of back pressure during that time. Okay. All right. Go ahead and level the wings. Push down with that hand. Cool. Okay, we're at 1,400 feet. Let it climb up to 1,800, and when we reach that, you'll level off by pushing forward.
Say that again?
See, we're climbing at 500 feet per minute. That's going up. This is increasing. You're trying to get to 1,800, so let that needle climb. Thermal materials on the go 1.5. Until it reaches 1.8, and then you push forward. That'll make you fly level.
Hey, 1.5, 1.3, clear.
So coach me through this a little bit as we go?
Sure. Yeah, so you have a nice climb rate, which is good. You turn about 30 degrees to the right, follow this road. Okay. Now you're getting a little close to your target altitude, so just increase the forward pressure a little bit. Forward? Yep. Let your airspeed build, and try to level off with that at 0, and this at 1.8. Whoa. And then push down with this hand to level the wing. Yeah. You can see, both look at the horizon versus the cow. That's how you know if you're level.
Right.
And also your artificial horizon will tell you that too. Okay. And now if you're ballooning up like you are, you got to push forward. Push. Push, push, push more. Push. 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 Okay, now hold it about there. That's good. Okay. So now we're kind of reversing that ballooning up tendency. Like descent. Cool. And just in case someone's coming into Burbank, let's angle a little bit left there. Okay, we're still climbing, so I want to get that nose back down. So push forward. Level the wings. Okay, now to see if we're in trim, go ahead and let go of the controls. Okay, so there's a little tendency for the nose to rise, so I put my hand on this trim wheel and roll that forward a little bit, and that kind of takes away that upward pressure. Okay. All right, now you see this road here? Yeah. Follow along that one, so turn 30 degrees to the right.
More?
Yeah, a little more. Okay, and we want to be at 1,800 feet, so go ahead and push that nose forward. Get yourself back down. Just start slow descent.
Number A2 Foxtrot radar service terminated. Keep the code. Contact Van Nuys Tower 120.2.
Keep the code 120.2, A2 Foxtrot. Okay, go ahead and push that button right there. Alright, now you'll tell Van Nuys Tower, Grumman A2 Foxtrot is with you. So you press that button and say that.
Grumman what?
Van Nuys Tower, Grumman A2 Foxtrot is with you.
This button?
Yep.
Van Nuys Tower, Grumman 82 Foxtrot is with you.
Grumman 82 Foxtrot, Van Nuys Tower. Take left traffic on your 16 left. Remain on the east side of the 405.
Okay, left traffic, 16 left, remain on the east side of 405, A2 Foxtrot.
Sure, 2 take turn downwind.
Turning downwind. Okay, so this is the 405 freeway.
Grumman 82 Foxtrot, you follow the Cirrus for 12 o'clock in a mile and a half. Turning left crossing for left downwind.
Okay, no joy, we'll look you behind him, A2 Foxtrot. Great,
Okay, turn left just 15 degrees.
Is that left for A2 Foxtrot?
Turn slightly left to follow the Cirrus, you 12 o'clock in a half mile.
Okay, still no joy, A2 Foxtrot.
And A2 Foxtrot is left that one. Echo Foxtrot, Grumman 16 left. Go for the option, turn base. 16 left, play for option, A2 Foxtrot. Grumman 82 Foxtrot, turn left down to the downwind, and you can resume whenever.
That's where we drove up from.
Okay, join downwind, A2 Foxtrot.
Whoa!
36 Delta, continue upwind. Continuing upwind, 36 Delta.
Whoa!
36 Delta, turn right suggested 10 degrees. Turning right 10 degrees, 36 Delta. Delta, you'll see a Grumman heading to your right about a mile.
Okay, you have control.
Over the 405 at 2
It's at 1,800 feet, so pull back a little bit. Pull back a little. Alright, keep the wings up.
36 Delta. Grumman 82 Foxtrot, traffic off your left about 10 o'clock and a half miles. Cessna, they'll follow you.
Okay, no joy looking A2 Foxtrot. Inside A2 Foxtrot.
Wow, so pretty.
Then I saw traffic watch 739.
When you say 1,800, it's where, right there?
Yep, with that little number, point to that little dash right there.
The 8? 1800 feet?
Correct.
Cirrus 2 Whiskey Tango, runway 16 left, clear for the option number 2, traffic, over the VOR.
Go push forward now. Anticipate, alright.
Traffic 173, that's clear, then I
Left 15 degrees.
How many?
About 15.
To the reservoir, Traffic 170, Roger, east of the 405 approved, altimeter is 2,
A little away.
4.
Let's set hand up.
4 east of the 405, now back.
Then what?
Oh, just keep wings low.
22 Fox will be a full stop.
Full stop for A2 contract.
Doing great. I haven't been using my feet at all, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you put your feet on there and add a little bit of pressure. Every
I'm
time
not
you
sure
go
what
like
I'm
this,
supposed to be
press
doing.
to the left. Every time you go like this.
22 Fox, short traffic, Cirrus.
Oh, it follows the direction of the...
Quiet. Please repeat for A2 contract.
22 Fox, Cirrus over the VA on left base, support him in sight.
Looking A2 contract.
Cirrus 2 Whiskey Tango traffic Skylane is on the opposite base for the parallel, about a mile ahead. LBR lining up for the parallel.
Okay, so we're looking for a plane out here. Get the nose down a little bit.
West 101. Roman F Tango, roger that. West 101 approved. 9 up attack.
And no joy in Cirrus A2 contract.
Traffic West F Tango, contact tower, 100.3. 19.3, now attack. Roman A2 Foxtrot, follow the Cirrus off your left, runway 16 left, clear for the option number 2.
Okay, just picked him up, number 2, 16 left, A2 contract. Okay, Ken Kao, we'll be behind you.
About a mile ahead.
Okay, you have controls? Okay, let's nose up to 80 and turn 90 degrees left.
Do what?
Turn 90 degrees to the left and fly at 80 during the turn.
Roman A2 Foxtrot, you'll see a Skylane. They're on right base for the parallel, about a mile off your left.
Okay, no joy yet, we'll keep our eyes out, A2 contract. Okay, you gotta lower the nose to keep flying 80. And if you're a little fast, you wanna lift the nose up.
Roman A2 Foxtrot, turn the crossing for down.
Fly along this road.
Turn across on 8 o'clock.
Okay.
That's good, yeah, doing great. Wanna keep it there. So yeah, you're too slow, you push forward.
Follow the Grumman, and then 16.
Okay, turn 90 degrees left.
Clear for the option.
16 left, clear for the option, that's number 3, 36 Delta.
And Roman A2 Foxtrot, I'll amend that, this runway 16 left, clear to land.
Okay, clear to land. 16 left, A2 contract. Okay, push forward, you're too slow. Push forward, get down. Alright, I'm gonna put some flaps in here. This will help slow you down. Aim this way. We're aiming for the little runway. And you gotta push forward, keep your speed. So I'm gonna put more flaps in, that's gonna make it pitch up. And you need to respond by pushing forward, okay?
Quarter mile.
Landing off at 36 Delta.
Pushing forward.
More?
Yeah. Keep flying 80. You're lower than 80, so you gotta push forward. Push, push, push.
So it doesn't, not worry about the direction?
Foxtrot, continue downwind, expect your base at the VA.
I'm heading downwind, heading for Fox.
Turn base 36 Delta.
Turning base, 36 Delta.
A little more flaps, you gotta push forward again.
Short of 16 left. Cat 4 is on 9 Van Nuys Tower, continue holding short, 16 left, traffic short, final, Grumman. 409 holding short. 409 just verify hold short, runway 16 left. Holding short, 16 left, 409.
Got it?
Cirrus 2 Whiskey Tango,
You're doing
contact
great.
7. Contact ground 17, 2 Whiskey Tango.
Okay, so come over left a little bit, wind up on your runway, little one. You got this. Look at this. Nice.
Which one are we lining up with?
This one, little dash line in front of us here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna help you out with what's called the flare. So now we just kind of pull back gently. And we're just kind of hang off the ride. We try to fly low to the earth. We wait for it to settle. When it's ready, it'll stop flying.
Cessna, and to your left about a mile and a half. 1,900 indicated Cessna Skyhawk.
Sorry about that. That works. All right. Cool.
Looking for traffic.
All right, so now as I'm braking, I'm using both feet, get them on my toes, and I pull back on my yoke. That'll keep the nose from compressing down.
Roman A2 Foxtrot, taxiway golf. Turn right, crossway 16 right, then cut around 0.7.
Okay, we'll be crossing 16 right at golf, A2 Foxtrot.
Cat 409 and 16 left, clear for takeoff. 16 left, clear for takeoff, Cat 409. Roman A2 Foxtrot, Cessna off your left, base your discretion, and runway 16 left, clear for the option.
16 left, clear for option, 8 Foxtrot.
That has ground, Grumman. 82 Foxtrot, off 16 right, taxi by Lure.
Coming to Foxtrot, ground point 7.
204 Papa.
Yeah, that's ground, Grumman 82 Foxtrot, off 16 right, taxi by Lure.
Okay, 201, go to 82 Foxtrot, then I just contact the parking be office.
Yeah, hey, parking by Alpha, 82 Foxtrot.
Same spot we went to. That's cool.
Then I contact the parking be office, say parking.
CP Alpha 204 Papa.
Okay, alright, now we do what's called cleaning up the plane. So grab that little flap lever, push it forward. Excellent. And pull this out about a quarter, 3/4 of an inch. That's alright. Okay, go ahead and turn our landing line off. And the strobe.
And what?
The strobe. And the fuel pump. And the nav lights. Cool. Okay, so now this is the hardest part right here. Driving on the ground. It's just your feet. First your heels. Alright. Look, push left, go left. Put your hand down. Let go with your hand. This won't help you, right? You can't lift wings here. Okay. Now press your right foot down. Excellent. A little more right. Your right heel down. Cool. Now your left heel. Excellent. And just kind of balance that. Kind of figure out how you get that line right between your legs as we're taxiing along here.
Am I trying to straddle this line right here, or?
With your legs, exactly. You want that yellow line right between your legs. And that should guarantee that our wingtips won't hit stuff. That's the idea there. Now as we come to the very end here, we'll do a sharper left turn. And for that, you can actually tap. First you put your left heel all the way down, and you'll tap the brake on that side if you need to steer a little tighter.
Not super responsive, so you have to anticipate it, huh?
Yeah, and a bit of that is because see how the wind is filling the sock that way?
Yeah.
And it's blowing that way? So you're taxiing, but you're also going downwind. So the relative air you're going through, it's kind of moving the same direction you're going, so it's not as effective. Versus if you're taxiing into the wind, that's a lot more effective. But if it's not effective, then that's when you can do the tapping on the brake part. Well, I think you did pretty well. Was that a bit of a workout?
No big scares.
A bit of a mental...
Yeah, it's very exciting and tense.
Tense. Oh boy, we survived the tense. Okay, so this is your turn we talked about. First you put the left heel down, then you kind of tap the left brake.
Left brake?
Yep. Yeah, because having more drag on that side, that'll make you turn. Good. A little more left brake. Yeah, keep tapping it, keep tapping it. Tap the left brake a little more, a little more. Hold it down a little more. Excellent. Now come back over, get that yellow line between your legs. Now go straight. Left heel down. Yeah, once you have that line right between your legs, drift to the left.
Over here?
Correct. Alright, just do a little tap here, okay. Alright, doing great. Any questions? Nope. Okay.
Where are we going, over there?
We're going to go between these two blue hangers up here. So we'll do a right turn. So first we'll push our right heel down, and then we'll kind of add a little
Now?
wait a little bit.
Clear 16 right, a call for requesting taxi to
I'm going
America.
to start now.
This is Alpha 36 Delta Van Nuys now. Taxi to American via taxi to Alpha.
Yeah, I'll add a little right brake for you.
36 Delta.
Excellent. Go down this drainage ditch. That should keep you pretty good stead. Really, I'll come over this way just a smidge. Look at our friend. Look at the hanger tips. He's like, yeah, you're not going to hit my stuff. Okay, good. Thank you.
What he means?
Pretty much, yeah. If he's waving like this, it means stop, stop, stop. He's like, you're cool, man.
okay.
You're cool. You're not going to go down and hit anything. So. Okay,
Got
so
that minivan. Very nice.
yeah. So I think you'll know you did more of the flying than I did on this flight, right?
Yeah. That was it.
Okay, go ahead and push both brakes and stop us.
Ground traffic watch, Manifest Angle off at Golf.
Sweet. Very good. All right, we got our little checklist for everything. Okay, your flaps are
northwest Fairfield taxiway
And
Alpha.
turn off our transponder, our Garmin transponder. We have the lights we want. Fuel pump is off. Okay, go ahead and grab that volume knob and turn it all the way off. Pull the brakes a little harder if you're moving. Okay, turn this one off too. Okay, and go and grab this mixture, pull it all the way out. Good. Serve the engine of air. Okay, now with the mags, the key, go ahead and turn that all the way left and off. Pull it out. Put that right up here. Okay, and take that master switch, turn that off. Red switches.